Today we are going to be building one of these little shelves, little planter bench for planter boxes. Except for we're not going to put the wheels or the feet on it today, but I will show you how to do it. Okay. So first, I got all this pre-cut. I'm going to use 12 3/4 inch piece right here. This is 2x3, and they're going to go from the outside to the outside is 3 feet, which we got cut right here. We're going to lay these across the top, just like so, 3 of them. And once I get that ready, I'll show you what's up. Okay, so you set them on there, straight across. Now you're going to want to square up the corners where it's nice and square. And once you do that, pre-drill and put 1 screw in the top of the 2 outside boards. You don't want to do anything with this middle one yet, but on both ends, make sure it's square, screw them in. Now that we have all 4 corners screwed down with 1 screw and squared up, we're going to take a piece of the scrap, just put it between the 2 boards, the center one and the far back one. Even it up at the end and push it tight. When you do that, you're going to drill it, pre-drill it, and screw it on this side, and take the board and you're going to put it on the same side that you did on the other end, and squeeze it and pre-drill and screw. It should be flush with this end, see? Now that we got all 3 top pieces screwed on, you're going to want to flip it over and take 4 legs. They're 24 inches long, or 2 feet. You're going to want to take it and line it up with the edge here and get it nice and even. Nice and squared up. And you're going to want to put the screw on the inside corner, because we're going to use the other side on the top. And you're going to do that just as 1 screw on the inside of each one. Over here, it's going to be over here, and here, and here. Okay, now we got them all screwed in on the inside corners for the legs. Now that's what you're going to do. So you're going to take your tape measure and measure from the bottom of the leg with it upside down. You're going to measure it down 10 inches and put a mark at the outer edge on all 4 legs on both sides, just this side and the other outer side. Okay, now that we've got it marked at 10 inches on all 4 sides, we're going to take, we marked it there, there. Now we're going to take these little boards right here. These are just little stickers at Home Depot. They come in an 8-foot section, like $1.12 a piece or something like that. But I got them cut at 12 3/4 to match up with this down here, which is actually the top. And you just take them and you line it up with the edge of the board and the mark, and put a screw in that side. And then you do just this side. And now that we've got it all lined up with the dots and the edges and a single screw through it, we do the same thing on the other side. The same boards over here. Now that we got both those on, the last step, since we're not doing the wheels or anything, these boards right here are 32.5 inches long. It's made of the same material. You just take it and line it from the edge of that one, see, and to that one, and you just adjust them, squeeze it to where it's, you know, flush with it, like that, and just put a screw right in the side. Right into the, well, this side I'll need to squeeze together. Alright, now that we got all 4 of them on there, we need to flip it over and stand it up on its feet. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It could be a little bit off, and it's not going to hurt anything. So we're going to flip it over. There was one more step I forgot to show you when I said that it was the last step. Remember I told you to put the screws on the inside of the legs under here? Well, that's because we're going to sink a screw through the top of these boards. One screw on the outside, right above the leg, so it goes through and into the leg. On the outsides of each of the legs, right above the legs. There and there. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a little planter box, bench, or utility shelf, or whatever you want to use it for. It's complete, unless you want to add wheels. Depending on what size casters you get, you might need to add little footings like this. I just added a little foot to it, that way the casters can, you know, sit on there and swivel and whatnot without having to hang off the edges of the leg. So, there you go.